before. Most of you have probably never seen me before. If you have, get the fuck away from my bathroom window. Question, did anybody happen to catch the political debates last fall?
Oh yeah.
You know, you get Romney, Obama. It got boring after a while, you know? I almost forgot what they were even arguing about. So I thought, hey, let's spice it up a little bit, huh? I suggest political Mortal Kombat. There you got Mitt Romney versus Barack Obama, fight, you know, and then they can go at each other for a while, you know, punch this, kick that, you know, whatever. Talk trash along the way, you know. Romney says, America wants real change. Obama says, maybe you should change your lucky underwear. Right as Mitt Romney's about to be knocked out, you know, he's swaying back and forth. All of a sudden, like 6 or 7, you know, like some thug guys come out and start stabbing him a bunch of times, you know. He's laying there in a pool of his own blood. Obama pulls out a feather pen, dips it in his blood, signs his name on the Constitution, fatality. So they're making a sequel to the Smurfs movie for some reason. I got to thinking about it and I said, you know, looks like 100 Smurfs. Only one female Smurf. I don't know, man, but that shit's got to be worn out by now. There almost has to be another avenue of relief for these little guys, you know, like maybe they got a Smurf somewhere locked away, nobody ever sees him. Maybe his name is Prison Bitch Smurf. You know, they go in, they close the door, lock it behind them. All right, Prison Bitch Smurf, get ready to take it up your Smurf. One thing about me that is interesting is I absolutely love big girls. I love them, absolutely every one of them. And there are reasons, like they're softer. You know, that's one. Probably the biggest thing I love about them is a big girl will never, ever, ever judge you for eating one more cupcake. However, they will fight you over the last cupcake. So you guys know that song, I Would Do Anything for Love by Meatloaf? Y'all familiar?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
What I want to know is, what the fuck won't he do for love? Really, has this ever been explained? What is it, dishes? Laundry? Buy tampons? What is it? I don't know, I guess it's open for interpretation, really. You know, like for instance, yesterday my girlfriend said to me, when are you gonna grow up and get a real job? I looked her deep in the eye and lovingly I said, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. So you notice that girls don't really like to have their picture taken because, you know, as it said, the camera adds 10 pounds. I don't know, it surprises me that every time this is said, there's not at least 2 or 3 guys whipping their dicks out going, take a picture of me. What if God had a Facebook page? Okay? Like, I figured more people would go to church, you know, because God would open up his Facebook feed, you know, and like, oh, I see the Harris family went to church yesterday. Like. But I think he'd come off as a little pompous sometimes. Say he would go in there and post a picture of a really cute cat, right? And God might comment on it, yeah, well, I pretty much created that, you're welcome. And then like, he would have to connect with the younger generation, you know? And maybe he'd post a status update that said, dude, my son is for real cray-cray. Oh, and me.
That's right.
So So a guy, he's this wino. He drinks wine every day of his life at the bar, blah, 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 blah. One day he's coming home from the bar, and he sees this empty bottle of wine on the ground, so he kicks it. And poof, out pops a genie. I grant you one wish. All right. Guy says, I want to piss wine. Genie says, granted. So the guy said, really? And you're thinking, this has got to be some bullshit. You know, like, I'm just really drunk. He's like, I gotta pee. So he goes to the alleyway and he pisses. Sure enough, it's red wine. He's so excited. He can't wait to get home and tell his wife. Holy hell. So he gets home and he tells his wife, honey, 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 you gotta see this. He runs into the kitchen, grabs 2 wine glasses, brings them out into the living room, and he starts pissing in them. And at first she's like, what the fuck? But then she notices something's a little off. And he says, no, 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 you gotta try this. She's like, are you kidding me? He's like, no, 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 really. So for whatever reason, she trusts him, and she sips it down, and she says, wow, that's really good. It's wine. He goes, I know, cool, right? So he tells her the story about the genie, whatever. For 6 days, they do the same thing. He comes home drunk, he runs into the kitchen, grabs 2 glasses of wine. Honey, 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 we gotta do it. They drink the wine. On the 7th day, he comes home, runs into the kitchen, and grabs 1 glass out of the cabinet. His wife says, what, you're not gonna share your magical wine with me tonight? He says, oh, no, 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 no. The glass is for me. You're gonna drink it from the bottle.